Stalin's rule over the Soviet Union was quite infamous, from purging hundreds of thousands of people out of a mental illness to crushing the biggest Axis power of World War II. However, after Stalin's death, the Soviet Union only lasted a few more decades before shattering into several republics. Today, I want to see if I can bring back Stalin's legacy and revive the Soviet Union with its brutal style of leadership. And what better country to start as than his birthplace, Georgia. We're gonna try to basically bring back the Soviet Union, mimic Stalin's way of governing, because honestly, he's the one that really brought the Soviet Union to superpower status when you think about it. Now, unfortunately, it looks like our technology here is pretty dog shit, so who knows if it's even possible. We even get we're blessed with 2 civs. My goodness. How long does it take to build a mill, though? 13 years. You know, I've seen worse. And there you go. Russia has already become fascist. That's great. You see, I don't know if this Russia's gonna now try to go after me. I'm worried it is. They got Armenia in the faction. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna do whatever I can to appease Russia right now. We're gonna do that. We're gonna improve relations as well. This is definitely not the worst economy I've ever had to deal with. But that's not the... Knowing we crash in 2000. Yeah, I don't know how you crash in 2000. I don't remember what I was gonna say anymore. In the meantime, we'll beg the United Nations to come here. Enact a non-aggression what? No, what the? Oh my goodness. No, you're supposed... What are these crashes? Every month. But now we can strengthen the garrisons, and this will unlock the rest of the focus tree, which is, it's a big thing. It's a big, massive event. There we go. We've done that. Now we can acknowledge, ooh, 200. See, that's a good focus. We need more of that. Now, whatever the fuck that was. Oh, you construct land forts faster. Like, shut up. There we go. Crush the dreams of political opposition. And now we do the Red Bridge. And then we, ask China for help. Oh my gosh, look at influence. That's so stupid. After that, why are we asking Armenian communists? Tax cost, why would I want that? All right, there we go. The Red Bridge is now done. I'd be good to... What is with the crashing? I don't know what's wrong with the mob, but it's crashing all the time now. Hang on, I'm gonna try to see if there's a way I can add just a little text box on here that says crash counter. We're up to 5 right now, is that? There you go, look at that. Crash count 5. I should just leave that there the entire recording. Here, where do I, right here in this corner looks good. Pardon the map doing that. I'm gonna turn it off on the thing, but I will show it at the end, just as a little surprise for you to see how much it crashes. All right, we completed the Armenian communist help begging. I really don't know why, because it's a nerf to you, but that's okay, because now we get the chance to do the focus we've all been waiting for, violent revolution. Oh my goodness. This focus right here would start our journey of creating the second Soviet Union. Once completed, it would throw us into a civil war where we would have to win in order to enforce communism throughout all of Georgia. And it is there we, oh damn, we kept most of the land. Though it looks like they got like every division under this. Why do they get so many divisions? Oh no, I just need to, okay, never mind. I think it's about equal. But there we go. All of you attack this. I think we look weak as hell, bro. We actually look unbearably weak. What are we gonna do? Wait, the air support might carry. No, don't, why you gotta reinforce that? Oh, this is gonna suck. Balls. I think it's time to start hiring mercenaries. And there you go. Oh, so it looks like, wait. Ooh. He's throwing the game. He's gonna throw. Cut him off. No. Wait, we might still win. Come on. Get cooked. It's the end of you. I'm gonna kill every last one of you. I'm mad now. It's a stalemate now. It will be an absolute demolishing victory. Or not. Read the script. You're supposed to instantly die. And can you please die? Why are you so strong? Die. There you go. Lower them out of there because it's an impenetrable hellscape. There you go. Just like that, this is left wide open. There we go. And I'm surprised, honestly, that's not even the end of the war. Never mind, it was. There you go. And look at that. The new Soviet 2.0 flag by the Georgian Soviet Council. Stalin's back. Now, the only problem with communist governments, as usual, is that we don't really have PP at all. Now, that's also partially because we're a non-power. And for whatever reason, I guess black Black Plague is here. I thought that was 700 years ago, but woohoo, Georgia technology is really advanced. Now, as I was gonna say though, one thing I did notice on booting the game today is that Armenia has decided they don't want anything to do with Russia anymore, so that's, I guess, a pretty good thing. Now that Armenia wouldn't be protected by Russia, I would have a chance to conquer them and reunite them with the second Soviet Union. Well, that would be later. Anywho, I looked at these 3 people we can make as leaders of our nation. We're gonna make the middle guy the leader. I don't know if he's good or not, but he's got crying emoji, he's got the old Soviet symbol, and he's got Stalin himself right there on the corner, so that's gotta be the candidate. And there we go. That I guess is Stalin resurrected. That's not the name that was. Who the hell are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, Yevgeny, you're gonna have to carry us pretty hard here because our political power gain has gotten even worse. We now have media opposition. There is no way to get rid of it, so it's just with us for the rest of the game. Minus 25% political power. Yes! So little peepee come into the nation. It might as well be virgin. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's even a focus here that just removes 175 political power and adds a period. Wait, we can go near imperialist? I didn't know okay, type shit. Except now Abkhazia is being guaranteed. They're all being guaranteed. Who am I meant to kill? Anywho, we need to decide a religion policy. We're gonna allow religion even though the real Soviet Union didn't. For whatever reason, if we take the opium away, that will cause Salafists to rise up. Now, I don't know why that would happen, but I don't want that. I think we're just gonna do this. Now, wait a minute. I didn't see this. Political power gain plus 0.5%. And weekly... Wait a minute. I don't know why the Salafists are here, but honestly, let it cook. Oh, so we've achieved a big milestone. We have finally hit 10k GB per capita. But yeah, that would finally get us our 3rd research slot after about 4 years of gameplay. That's pretty big. Alright, now that we're all the way down here, we actually are starting to get to the really juicy focuses. We're gonna go with the defense of Georgia. We get defense on core territory plus 10%. That's a big buff. Defense of Georgia was just completed, and then after that, we're gonna get military reforms. Look at that. We get the Red Army back in the fold right there. That's big. But you know, I still wish that I had some political power growth here. It's just going down and down all the time. A big reason my PP growth was so little was because we had several national spirits dragging it down, and one of those being a disease from the 1300s. We can get rid of the Black Plague after I guess 700 years of ignoring it. I don't know why it's still here, but apparently we're going to Botswana to help. The Botswana-Georgia Medical Treaty. Those are the 2 countries that I trust when it comes to the front line of medical science. However, I'm noticing here in order to get rid of the Black Plague, I need to trade with the EU and the US more, so... Oh, we only have to do it once. Alright. Oh. Why did I think it'd be go up by 20? Probably because I thought this game would actually be nice for once. No. I gotta spend 800 political power just so I can get rid of the Black Death. But you know, in other news, I don't know how I didn't notice before, we do have the mill factories. What am I gonna build with them exactly? Probably, I don't know actually. I really haven't been researching stuff the way I should be, but we can build this. Okay, is 80 enough? Don't tell me I have to go above 80, please. Asshole! You should spend more political power. Like, why does it cost me 1,000 PP just to do a focus right now? Let this, well, I know it's gonna work, but like, oh my goodness. But now I can finally reform the healthcare budget. Foreign, yeah, China let's just get this over with quick, alright? I don't want to be sore in the morning. Boom. Alright, there we go. Fight the plague. Let's get it out of here. Another $5 billion have to be... That's right. You just throw money at the problem and it goes away. Why didn't the people back then think of that? Just throw some dollar bills. Throw some golden doubloons at the bacteria cells. They'll get crushed and they'll die. Georgian communist science. And there you go. No more Black Death in the... Our stability went up so much there. Look at that. Just that alone actually, like, really saved the political power growth. Oh, increase, dude. Economic boom, just gifted to me. By the way, shout out to the new icons. I didn't like them at first, but they're kind of growing on me. I mean, they're not bad. Holy fuck, we're actually up to 50% stability. Unbelievable, I know. I've never seen anything like that. While our PP situation was finally looking on the up, we still had a surrounding economy that was beginning to accrue too much interest. We'll get the IMF to help bail us. We can do cheap loans. We can ask for bailout begging. They say... No, I'm not doing that. That's like one of the only ones I'm not gonna do. I need the military industries. Oh, so apparently they changed it, so now it's really cringy. It stops your payments, but now you have to get your income high enough. What a scam. This is gross. Well, maybe Azerbaijan will bail me out. Bail me. Yes! I'm about to take another 250 political power hit, but you know what? It's gotta be worth it because we get the police chaos out, right? If we get the national spirits away, the country will be good again. That's what they always told me. That's what they told me at Holy Four headquarters. The supreme ruler of Russia. Brother. I'm kind of scared they're gonna come for me and I'll be screwed. But I really have to expand soon because I think if I don't, Russia's gonna just start expanding all around me and, well, frankly, what am I gonna do after that? And considering this stupid cheap loan shit apparently is now different. I have an objective to complete now. You know what I should do? I should just do the police focus that gives birth to 500 political power. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then I can raise taxes and avoid it. This is a video game. Are you telling me a video game is about to save my country from a financial crisis? Nah, that lore is kind of crazy though. That's not quite saved actually. Best thing I can do is just increase taxes, although I don't think it's enough. Oh, this focus right here, that gives tax increase. Do it. I'm literally funding old people. Shut up. The demands are met. If the demands are met even without using that event, the protest rates just go to 0. And there we go. How much? That's not enough still. Come on, can you give me like a free pass or something? Bro, 0.002 is crazy. Have it. There you go. You ain't taking no shit from me. We're back. Just as we were getting the Georgian economy back on track, I was proposed an offer from an unexpected nation that would change the entire course of this campaign. The US is offering support. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do something here. Let's make a play. I feel like I should have saved the game already. Fuck. Well, the US said they would intervene, so we're gonna take their word for it. And obviously that will get Russia involved. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, we're GG, we're cooked. We can't even kill Abkhazia units. That was nice knowing y'all. Now, the good news is, for whatever reason, Russia is not moving into these territories right now, even though it looks like they have military access. Oh my gosh, they're literally sending missiles into me. There goes my whole country. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of just hoping that the Russians don't try to naval invade, because I'll be pretty mad if they do. There's gotta be a reason the Russians aren't trying anything funny right now. Like, the minute a Russian goes on the border, it's basically over. Like, I literally can't fight back against that. I'm just glad they're only sending like 2,000 rockets into Georgian territory. I mean, not an overreaction at all, guys. And the game crashes. Phenomenal. Yeah. Oh, okay, so the game was lying to me about the US helping me. That's great. And I didn't think to save before the event. Wait a minute. If I had known that all that would happen was a white peace, I would have just fell the fuck back and let myself capitulate. Type shit. If I had known it would be that easy, then I would have just done that in the very fucking beginning. But my divisions are so weak though. The fact that we can't kill these little puppets, I'm a little concerned about that. These should be easy to kill. Alright, there he is. There's my boy. There you go. Look at that. Just merc spam. That's how I win. Let's just take this. We'll get that guy out of the war ASAP. And then afterward, up to Abkhazia, which honestly did a lot better than I did when I was Abkhazia, but that's besides the point. Now we got that as a core state. We even got the civs that were once in it. Three office sectors. Holy fuck. Let's be honest, Abkhazia should have never been able to get this big. But it's not my fault my units are as weak as they are. I mean, let's be real here. Their capital's wide open. Let's just take that shit easy, dog. There you go. Was never a struggle. Georgia once again reunited. Big win for us right there. Russia still likes us a decent amount. See, they don't care. They wanted this. It's okay. Now, we did reunite Georgia, but we got some more problems. We got some more bad news. Of course we do. Azerbaijan is guaranteed by now that normally wouldn't be too much of a problem, except there's this thing called the axis of resistance, which would essentially drag Iran into the so I can't take Azerbaijan. Armenia is even guaranteed by Iran itself for some reason. Why? You're not even supposed to like each other. I don't know, bro. Since there was no way to militarily expand at the moment, I decided to begin influence in Ukraine, which was the only non-power in the entire region I could reach. And yeah, that's pretty bad news if you ask me. They want to take over the old Soviet states. That's phenomenal. You know what, though? That might get them to war with Iran if they declare on Azerbaijan. I could use this to my advantage, actually. But either way, we're gonna have this focused on in 15 days, so we can basically just declare war on them whenever we want. Then we'll be able to do Armenia. They better join me. I mean, I'm not really too hopeful, but I just hope. Alright, this is about to complete in 3 days now. I really hope they say yes. I'd hold my breath on it. It depends if they even want to say anything at all. So far, they're not. Oh, apparently I just got a war goal, so I guess they denied me. And that means, we're cock blocked. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay very close attention to this election because they're probably going to flip. Iran might remove the guarantee because they don't like to guarantee fascist nations. Most of the world does not. Okay, see what I mean? Look at that. They have just flipped ideology and now there's no one guaranteeing them. Wait, that's perfect. Hang on. We gotta hire a mercenary. We can take Armenia and we can actually expand this godforsaken country. 64k in the field. I don't know if that's even gonna be enough. Alright, just please don't join no faction. Please be killable too. Yeah, as you were about to see, our first enemy would prove to be far from killable. Please don't tell me we lose this. Oh, dude, the manpower problem in this country is something else. Should we try to go to... Yeah, we're gonna go to partial draft just to get better troop stats. If they keep attacking me, I mean, I'll just let them do that. We'll drain their supplies. I'm sure we're taking a lot less losses than they are. Okay, you can see here, look. We were winning that battle. We might be able to break through here. Let's go. This is Hoi 4, baby. Can we at least take that? Maybe. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Nah, okay. We should attack down here if anything. Alright, there you go. We're right at the capital now. They're very stretched out. Although they might, yeah, they're gonna probably take it back. Oh, okay, I retreat that. They're literally attacking with their entire army now. My goodness. Hey, now we might be able to make some play here. If we could take that, that would be pretty nice. Stop. You're not gonna do that. There you go. That's what we're talking about. We're slowly making progress. It's literally church warfare out here. The problem we're having is that we just don't have the supplies right now. We're losing so much motorized equipment, but that might be a problem here. All right, we're making a play over here. I don't like how unguarded we have this province right now, though. Please send someone back there. Thank you. See, this is the problem. We get like to this point of the front line, and we struggle to push anymore because we just get too stretched out, as you can see here. And no way they auto-win that shit, dog. Come on. We could try to hire one of these brigades. They won't stop us from this. Here, let's hire Patriot. Russia, ooh. Get this to the front. I don't care how much it costs my economy at this point. These people need to die. We still can't push. Are you kidding me? Even with all of that? But, well, I guess we took that province. Not that it fucking matters. Hey, now, I'm gonna do something real quick since I've been improving relations with these folks. They should, yeah. They're actually gonna give me what I need. Yes! What the really? It was right there. That was my way out of this. It's gone. It's gone. As upsetting as this was, I kept trying to work with the US as there was still potential to get even more stuff. Hell, maybe in the future they'd offer volunteers again without the money dot matrix fucking me over. Alright, I've been working overtime, improved relations. Look at all the stuff we're getting now. Oh, we're so back. Daddy America coming to save your boy. I never thought I'd be uttering that line in my life. Okay, wait a minute. I just attacked them after they attacked me. I beg you, game. It's gonna let me have it. Come on. Bless you. Okay, stop attacking. We need to hold the line. This is big. We're actually making progress right now. We can take this. Then we could probably take this province. And then there's just a whole array of problems for them to deal with here. But we have to break through and we're just struggling to make that final blow that would end this. We're so close. Oh my goodness. They're gonna reinforce it. No, I didn't say attack. We threw. It was at 95. It was so close. Just as I was losing hope and the front completely stalled, we had been graced with a gift by the Millennium Dawn gods. Wait. Yes! Oh, we're back. Daddy America is on my side. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. Here they are. Look at that. Nothing. Ooh. What are you gonna do now, little Armenia? You can't do shit. Daddy America's here to save us. Look at that. The game just froze. And it crashes! It's okay though, the Matrix can try all at once, but I bribed their strongest ally to be on my side somehow. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna love the United States now. Maybe the United States is great after all. I would never talk bad about them. I respect this country. Look what they just did for me. They're gonna make me kill them all. Gladly. Gladly. Get out of here. But there we go. I finally expanded for the first time in the entire game. There we go. The economy is in a little bit of trouble. Who cares, right? So let's really quickly here, we can defund the military just a little bit and probably just bail out beg, honestly. Okay, so seriously, what is the US doing? Why Poland? What, did they default and not pay you back? Is that what every country's doing right now? Possibly a little concerning. So it's now the next day because that was a very long war and Daddy Meanbean needed a little rest. Anywho, we're back and I think what we're gonna focus on right now are three things. First, we needed to keep influencing Ukraine, who was about halfway toward becoming my puppet. Secondly, we needed to catch up on our research, as most of what we had was still severely outdated. And lastly, we needed to finish building an experimental facility so that we could begin unlocking tank and IFV research. Oh, so while we're at it, and because there's basically not too many good focuses left, we might as well start grinding down Armenia as well. Here comes the shit. They're not at war with the Baltics, and with that, they'll be at war with the whole Polish fraction here. You know, it's kind of crazy that my puppet is refusing to let me invest in them right now. Bro, what am I doing? Is this some kind of joke? You cannot do this to me. This cannot be allowed. Yeah, Poland ain't doing so hot. Looks like they're about to die. I'm so shocked. You know, you got the US and Russia fighting them at the same time. I could have never seen this coming. But there you go. Okay, US, you can... Yes! Leave the faction. No one likes you. And they're announcing their ambitions, blaming me, the Bolsheviks, and the West for the Empire's fall. That ain't good. It wasn't good until this event caused a war to break out between them and all of Western Europe and the US. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy world war we got here. I don't know why Afghanistan joined. So I just had an idea, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull it off. But what I'm gonna try to do, I think, potentially here, is I could steal all of Ukraine's military when I puppet them. And I could just find Russia, invade them with 200,000 men. You could actually get a decent land grab out of that, I ain't gonna lie. I'm literally just gonna stop grinding Armenia for now so I can try to take down Ukraine here. Because I really badly want to stay in Russia. Okay, the UK has arrived, so if I'm gonna go to war, I probably have to do it very, very soon. You know what? We gotta get ready for this immediately. Honestly, because Russia really just gave up. I'm going back to the autosave. I'm just gonna justify the autosave so I know I have enough time. And of course, the UK changes its naval invasion plan, so it's attacking over here now. Hold them off a little longer, Russia. I need a way to expand. Oh, so, ooh, that's big. Experimental facility just dropped. There we go. Are you fucking kidding? I mean, here you go. Hi. What? Why? Bro, I don't care. What's North Korea gonna do to me? I'll wipe peace with them, bro. United States, let's just join. Let's go. Can I have some help though? I'm struggling here. I'm 91ing. I'm barely winning. Oh man, you could have helped, you know. You could have helped instead of just sitting there and letting me lose like thousands of men for a tile. You could have done something. See, that's what we're talking. Look at it. Now we get to expand. Literally what I've been waiting for. I actually get to expand for once in the game. Afghanistan militias are here. Somehow they're actually putting up a fight too. Is my army just that bad? Go fight Iran. We got US down there. They should be able to handle it. Wow, look at that though. That's the biggest I've ever been. I can't really afford to garrison the land, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Also, the best part, after taking that land, I actually make a pro. That's hilarious. You know, this is revenge, Russia. For earlier, you remember earlier. I know you do. You bombed my whole country too. You sent like 2,000 missiles into Georgian land. This is what happens to people who do that to me. We might be able to win. Yes, that tank is so undersupplied, we can defeat it. Georgian trucks were able to kill Russian tanks. Can we get a Western power to reinforce this, please? No? Fuck you. Like, there's so many divisions in the area. Just send one of them in. Either way, we might actually get an encirclement here pretty soon. They're actually... No, apparently they got a God division in there, I guess. I don't know, bro. Oh, so, okay. Why? Georgia generated too much world tension. Fuck you mean? I'm pretty sure you've generated more world tension than I have this whole game. You know why that's even funner too? Because now I'm gonna have to defend against all of Iran. Alright, you're gonna have to go down there now because, you know, someone was an asshole. Kick from faction! India's the only faction member that seems to be competent still, which, come on. Hey. Get over here. You're gonna die. Because apparently the entire Western world couldn't finish you off. I don't know how nobody else could do this. Bye! Actually, you still have a little connection down here, huh? This is what I mean. I'm glad I looked when I did, because that's what happens. They abandoned the province, and that's how they got in here in the first place. This faction is just, it's stupid. Here we go, anyway. Annex Armenia. Get it out of here. It's mine. Look, the more I can take, and I'm back in the faction. The more I can take is, they actually are getting pushed back now. But yeah, there you go. Please tell me I get that. Yes. I get the whole state even. Ooh, see, this is why I need a white peace. I'll probably get more out of it than if I play out the entire war. I can literally just do that. They'll all probably accept. It will be a great deal. Look, it's peace for our time. I'll get the states. I can release them. It will be great if they all accept. I just hope they do. Actually, why did it give that back? Do I take it and run? I don't know if I'm happy with this. I might go back. Okay, dude, I'm telling you, trust the plan. Iran ceasefire. What if you do that? Hello? They denied the ceasefire. Fuck you. That makes me more mad than you could probably know. Alright, Iran, please. You have no reason to fight me anymore. You're dead. You're not even on the map, bro. Actually, you kind of... I guess you are. Did you reject it? Asshole. Alright, in other news, I'm able to puppet the Ukraine at least. Haha! What I want to try to do, as stupid as it sounds, I want to try to just to do a normal peace deal, see what I would be able to get. If it doesn't work, I'll just ceasefire everybody. It will be a great day. But I want to see if trying to do it the legit way, 209. Okay, I mean, might work. While we did only have 1% of the war score, I was still able to secure more land than I would have if I simply white peaced. We did get a Russian puppet. We even got an Iranian puppet. NATO partners. What? No, they're just begging. What, am I not allowed to say no or something? I mean, why are they looking for... They already have a pro-NATO. It's right there. But actually, ooh, wait a minute. I gotta try that. Hang on. If no one guarantees it, I'm just gonna take it all for myself. No. Shut up. You should give Russian land. Fuck you. I fought for this land, just as you did. I'm not playing your NATO games. But you know what? It looks like they just got to steal my puppet. Look at that. Look at that great code in the game. They just got to steal my puppet just like that. Phenomenal work, devs. You've done it again. Also, it just deletes my war goal on them. Yeah, why not? And the assholes guarantee them. Of course. Yeah, guess what? You, my friend, are going to give those states back because that's not how this works. Actually, better idea even. Go back to a state where they're not guaranteed and cancel it so they don't have that fucking permanently for life. The only issue, of course, is that I lost all of my autonomy it's fine, dude. Like, at this point, the game is just cooked. Oh, and even better, they get all the debt they shouldn't have had in the first place. I'm just about had it. I'm sick and tired of the game. I already had one bumfuck idiot who did automatic comment. I didn't need two of them. Okay, wait a minute. We've got this right here. Confederation of Mountain Peoples. It's fascist. I gotta do it. Even up here, there's actually quite a few people I could invade. They went fascist somehow. I thought everything was Eastern emerging to start with. I guess they changed. All of these new countries to invade in Russia would be perfect, as expanding would help me get the economy I would need to eventually pay off my puppet's debt. That's done. I'm actually invading people. Land connection with our Russian puppet at last. You love to see. Why are you? You don't need to do that. I forgot to call in Russian. That doesn't matter, does it? Because I can literally just annex it and hand it to them immediately, essentially. Or I could hang on to it if it makes. Oh, it makes money. I'm hanging on to that. I feel rich now because I make 3 billion. All right, there we go. We can now. Another zero division enemy, as a matter of fact, so. And there's the old Stalingrad. In Georgian Soviet Union 2.0 control, let me remind you. Did they train a division? What? The tarnation? I didn't know they could do that. There are so many nations, once they're released, they just don't know how to train a division for literally no reason at all. But there you go. I guess some people know how to train divisions in this world. Look how much money we make too. Oh, finally some wealth. Wait a minute. Okay, they declared war on that guy. What if I go back? No, why am I going back to a save? Just save the game. I'm able to do that and do this. Maybe since they're at war again, they won't care. Fuck you. They're actually scumbags. Oh, there's the white Ukraine. That looks so good. Why does Ukraine kind of go hard with that color? And there you go. Annex that kid. Stole his research too because we're gigachip. What is this? Why are you here? Let's go. Something about Mugabe. We did it. Big focus complete. That's what you call a win right there for the Georgian people. The past presidents couldn't get a win like that done, but we did it. We did it like it was nothing, really. I mean, that was easy. Let's see. Look at this glitchy ass game. It really does not want me to kill this extra Russia. We just ignore the front line and what are we doing? I'm also gonna try this again, even though I know it's not gonna work. I gotta keep trying it. It might work one day. I mean, so far it's looking a bit better. We didn't get immediately guaranteed on day one. You're suddenly making $10 billion. Where'd you start making that from? What the fuck? Did you get... What the heck? Soon Georgia will have land in China. Nah, I mean, that's population. That's more than I think I have currently in my whole... Oh, by far more than I have in my whole country. I can't believe we're saying this. But we're annexing the Russian puppet also. I'm sure we'll find a way to get out of this one. So when we annexed it, apparently that fixed the unit issue. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the game. I'm mad. You don't know how mad I am now. All right, next like 2 days. Hello? What? Sir, you're at 0. Is something bugged? There you go. Okay, I guess they had like a 0.00001 autonomy point. There you go. $7 trillion in debt. What's the big deal? It's only $7 trillion. First, bailout beg. United States will always grant that. Actually, that would avoid financial collapse entirely. I still think I should default though, because this is practically unpayable. I mean, come on. That's the freest economy save in the world. Let's see, look at that. That wasn't so bad. We just had to default. Concede IMF. Honestly, that's okay as well. There you go. Making massive money right now. And that's just how you do it. Georgia is safe. We're actually a profitable, somewhat booming country for what? The oil is not. The oil situation as usual is a problem. With all our puppets annexed, we now had cores on all of Russia's former land. I tried to justify against the NATO Russian state again using the core justification, hoping that the world would just see me as taking my righteous land back. Get 55 days. Hurry. Declare. Immediately declare. Go the fuck in. Aggressive push that. Y'all are good to go, you know, in Ukraine as well. You can go. I have it on aggressive for a reason. I have a better idea, actually. Let's just do this. Join them, then we can redraw the front line. Okay, we're also getting pretty close to Moscow here. Let's just beeline for it. Georgian forces will take wide open. Wow, what a gift. Georgian forces will take Moscow. I didn't think I'd be uttering that line. There you go. Moscow falls. Georgian Soviet forces have taken control of Moscow. Oh, that economy is roaring. It's roaring back to life. It's the Georgian golden age. St. Petersburg's also going to be falling soon. I don't think I can actually turn it back into Leningrad, but how much more before this thing dies anyway? It should be, yeah, it's pretty much there. I have some expansion. Justify on this right now. Why not? Let's go all in. There you go. That's done. Take it all. Easiest win of my life. Georgia's actually huge now. But good to know we have all of that. Anyway, we have to declare war on Ural. I don't think there's even a single man to stop me. So that's just free land. Now, as for resources, it's got iron and aluminum and some oil too on top of it. Okay. I never thought I would be having this much success, especially after the nightmare of before. We're going to revive the industrial past now. We're just going to pretend that refers to the old Stalinist Ural whole conglomerate of factories or whatever, just a giant Soviet industry. Also, I think what I'm going to do as well here is I'm going to try to negotiate license with China so I can at least build some tanks and infantry fighting armored personnel carriers. Okay, it's not bad. 117 armor. I'll take that. And there you go. Now we got everything else we could ever possibly need. So this is very nice. But yeah, now we actually are using all of our mills at the moment. I'm probably not going to expand anymore for the time being because I just don't have the resources. And I don't really know where the resources would come from. I mean, so this is probably your best bet out here in Central Siberia. But that's going to be a little bit before I can get my hands on him. Maybe I should try to make him lose the election, or maybe he might lose it as it is. Wow, increased consumer confidence. Let's go, dude. Finally, something to put me back into stagnation. Also, it's the election season for Crimea, and they have no Eastern emergence left. So, chances are this is going to end up flipping fascist. I mean, frankly, free Crimea for me. We need to ensure the ongoing communism in Crimea. So, therefore, I will have to justify a war goal. Also, my influence goes a lot longer of a way than it used to. So, I'm going to probably be able to influence Azerbaijan and just take them over that way. And really, that is so needed because that oil, I really need the oil. So, we'll get there soon. But first, you know, we got to kill the Crimean People's Republic. There we go. They're fascist. And that should be a free war. I mean, no one's going to protect that. All right, here we go. Easy war. I'll just frontline it. Oh, looks like I didn't cover this, but that's okay. We'll just attack him. US wants to send intervention. You know, go ahead. 17 divisions for Crimea. That's hilarious. You know, I am happy that I'm basically in bed with the United States. I feel more confident they won't try to butt fuck me in the end. You don't understand the massive relief you get. I like how it says arrive to enforce the peace. Yeah, no, I mean, it was all Crimea's fault. They went fascist. I had to do it. And the United States felt a need to go after Iraq. So, oh, they're at war with this faction now, huh? Because maybe I can get a bit of Turkey. How cool would it be if I could somehow get Constantinople as well? I don't like the fact they're naval invading already. I hope I have enough time to get into this war. I feel like it might be a tough ask right now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to join this war in time to do anything. Maybe I should just let it... What the hell the police want from me, bro? Stop honking your shit. I have done no wrong in this game. What is bro doing out there, dude? Yeah, we're gonna cancel this war justification because it's really just, it's not gonna go anywhere. Instead of trying to chase fever dreams like bringing back Constantinople, I decided to shift my focus back to my former land and try taking Karelia in the north. There is the chance to get guaranteed, but honestly, with how little I've done, I doubt it. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be fine to take down Karelia. I'm very glad about that. I think part of what's helping is that it's a retake core justification. So the AI just sees as, whoa, I'm seeking retribution. I owned this land once. I deserve it. Also, I completely forgot to even border them, so they're gonna take some land, probably. And it makes them think they have a chance, you know? I feel bad. So, oh wait, they don't have a single division. Well, that's great. Also, United States more intervention forces. See, they love the wars, dude. And also, while we're at it, we're gonna make a few more of these divisions. I want to expand the army a bit, and we have tons of equipment and stockpiles. So, our army's not even that big, to be honest. It's only 300,000 men. We really need to expand it if we want to be the true successor of the Soviet Union. Look at this, too. The United States division is just... I love it. United States loves me, man. It feels good. And oh, that looks so good. I feel like I'm playing Muscovy in EU4 right now. Oh, also, I have to check how these elections have gone. So you flipped to democracy for some reason. That's good, though. I actually am very happy with that. All right, Tatarstan. No one wanted to save you either, so you're just a goner. Yeah, that's what happens. US wants to send more interventionist forces. You don't need them, but you know what? You want a vacation here? I don't mind. They actually got some oil and rubber there, too, for some reason. I didn't know that place even made anything, but it's ours now. Also, we're gonna start a nuclear program here. There we go. We got that going. We also got missiles going below right here. Wow, there you go. Crimea nullifies their debt. I haven't even been decreased autonomy, but you know what? There you go. It's the infinite autonomy glitch, my friends. You just have to make your puppets economically unsustainable, and you just farm autonomy without doing anything. All right, that's ready. I don't think we're gonna have a problem, so let's just go in and kill this bitch. huge. Look at that NATO. Look at that. They want to help so bad. That's what we're talking about. Another 17 divisions for no reason at all. But we're working at it slowly. We're actually going to have a border with China after this war. My great arch nemesis, China. It's a vacation for them. No one's going to die. This is like the safest military operation in history. What is even left? Oh, well, that's easy. Although, you know what we could even do, actually? You could literally just go to war with Mongolia. I don't know why China isn't doing it, but I could literally do it because they're fascist. That would be safe. No one would care. Also, yeah, look at that. The oil must have just been captured because it's running in now. The Soviet Union is ever closer to actually forming, my friends. All right, this is about done. Another same old Russian puppet. Hi-ya! One other thing I have also thought about to cheese the game in a sense would be to puppet these people, but I don't think we're gonna do that because that's just gonna take a really long time, honestly. Time that I do not really want to spend. All right, we're about to puppet the mighty Azerbaijan here. The influence game has gotten really bad, but there you go. As you can see, it hardly goes up anymore, but that's not my problem any longer because yeah, they're my puppet. Meanwhile, I can now say that we have paid off all Georgian debt. The new Soviet Union is debt-free. What a comeback. We were once so desperate we had to default, but now, oh, isn't it beautiful? And now that justification is finished, we're gonna take this away from China, and we're gonna connect all of our land over in Manchuria. No way, China just declared on them. Special military operation. That's crazy. I'm not too happy about that because that means China's probably going to stop me from linking this land together. China, you bitch. That was not good at all. I can't even claim a single thing. Could have had it all. I could have had land all the way out to here. Beijing would have been right there. Now I gotta push through all the Mongolias. Back to Europe I go. I mean, honestly, we're kind of running out of people to take here, but we might as well go after this guy. Why not? Why is he even alive, dude? Like, get out of here. We're just going to try to get Kazakhstan cooed up here. Nationalist outlook. We're just gonna let that happen. And hopefully they flip in their next election so that I can declare war on them, maybe drag China into it. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna be going to war with whatever the fuck that country was called I mentioned 2 seconds ago. I don't even remember what it was called. We're about to find out. Kamika. Hiya! Another action-packed war. No one could tell who would win that, but there you go. Yeah, there's really no one else that I can currently invade because everyone's just Eastern emergence. And if this peace treaty would come any day, that would be pretty nice, but there you go. We've completed our nuclear warhead program after all these years. We can annex little Crimea, that fucking shithole. We're starting to get pretty close to seeing the real Soviet Union come back to life here. Here we go. Here are these boys. Here I also think, yeah, there we go. We can puppet this guy now. So we got Donbass on our side. I've also crafted up our new tank division over here. It is a big boy, but I'm hoping that's a good thing and we get some good results out of it. As our country was rapidly progressing and modernizing, the Meanbean Matrix decided it was time to pit us against our strongest enemy yet. Okay, this is big. So I just saw Kazakhstan cancel their non-aggression pact. They flipped to democracy of all things. Now, I'm not gonna complain because this probably means I get to take it now, but you never know, so it's always best to make a save. All right, the Kazakhstan war is ready to go. No guarantees, so... Ooh, they're gonna try to attack right now. Will they be able to win? No, they will not. I feel pretty good about that, and that's also without CAS support. Let me actually go on an offensive and see what happens here. Pretty much wins across the board. We even have some US volunteers. But you know what? At least it seems like your army's somewhat capable, though. We're beating the hell out of Kazakhstan. Is our invade army a little bigger than theirs? Maybe. But yeah, they are melting. Also, we got US help now, so I mean, it's just a done deal for Kazakhstan. There's really nothing they can do. Did I even do anything to make that encirclement? I think the AI division planner actually cooked for once. It even got this down here. I can tell you, though, we're doing better than we were in the beginning. We couldn't even kill Armenia on our own. We needed US support for that. 9 years more, my friends. We could easily pack away in Armenia if it somehow came back in the modern day. There you go. Alright, we can actually annex Azerbaijan already, so that's what we're going to do right now. Hoo-yah! Get out of here, bro. We got so much oil, we don't even know what to do with it. It's unbelievable. And increased consumer confidence. Look at that. We are bringing Georgia so freaking back, dude. Let's go. China integrates, bruh. Ain't no shot. And I need to start spying on these kids because I'm scared and I don't know how strong they really are. Alright, we can finally annex the Donbass. There you go. That cleans it up a little more. Alright, now we can annex Kazakhstan. Yeah. The border looks so good, but I really don't want to fight China. But that's a big portion of Russia I'd be leaving behind. I gotta try to get it all, man, right? I can't believe it's practically just one more enemy at this point and the video's over. But unfortunately, it's like the biggest enemy of all time. This thing's a giant. Yeah, I got bad news for you all. I think the save is cooked. In about a couple days, Italy's gonna peace out against whoever they're fighting, some faction. And after they defeat them, it seems like it takes a couple days and my game just auto crashes no matter what. And it doesn't even give me like the paradox crash report. It literally just like dies. Maybe I'm just unlucky, but it's like within the same few days. Here you go, just so I think, unfortunately, the fucking video is over. I wish I could have fought China. So essentially, what did we really end up doing today? According to the intelligence I had of the US earlier, I would say probably currently have the second largest army, maybe the third largest army in the whole world. So not quite number one like I wanted, but am I really gonna complain? Like we did still kind of cook today. Our income is quite massive, and obviously I could just increase some tax rates and really make the economy explode. To top it all off, I would say, other than, of course, the Siberian land, we've practically reunited the old Soviet Union. So I hope you're happy, and, you know, if you don't like and subscribe to the channel right now, you might have to be deported to Georgia. You don't want that. That's a fun, or maybe Abkhazia. I would support Abkhazia if you don't like and subscribe. Bye.